Greetings all. Hope y'all been doing well. Okay, give you a quick update on what's been going on with me. Let's get right into it. The prototype is nearing completion. I wound another coil. I've got 3 of these now, 3 small ones, which will be on the base. And then this one, I'm either going to end up using this one as the capstone, or I'm going to have to wind 2 more of these. So, ultimately, I'd like to have both. So once I have it working, I'll be able to get exact figures and everything I need to document and painstakingly make sure that this is working, this is safe, and this really can save people up to 400% on the energy they're using. So, I've been able to get in touch with Mr. Jason Verbelli recently. A lot of you are familiar with him. I hope to be collaborating with him soon on capacitors and ideas for this design. I've been a big fan of his for a while now, so it's really tickles me to be able to talk and correspond with these people about ideas and, you know, plans I have for the future. The next thing I want to get into today is a little bit silly, but, you know, a lot of things on the internet are silly nowadays, and it's psychic vampires. Be on the lookout for them. They're out there. They're going to try and sucker you into debates and waste your time and energy and trigger emotions within you. And I've covered this before, but it seems that now is the proper time to cover it again, because I'm still seeing a lot of people getting suckered into these things, and I know exactly what's happening, and I understand they're passionate about what they, you know, believe in, their belief systems, but you've got to see a larger picture. You've got to see, you know, what they're doing here. You've got to see what else you could be doing with your time to create, to expand into a better experience that we all want. Yeah, just be on the lookout for them and tell them you're onto your game, and that's it. Don't even give them any or more energy, you know. Move on. It's that simple. Bitcoins. I wanted to cover the Bitcoins because they've crashed now. There was another trader that went tits up recently, and it's looking more and more like the whole thing was a Ponzi scheme, and that a lot of people were swindled out of their money. After that big seizure of Silk Road and the federal government took all those Bitcoins, you know, they pretty much cornered the whole deal right there. And it wasn't long after that Mt. Gox crashed, and now I'm hearing of more establishments crashing. So I'm not getting into it. I've decided it's not a good idea. This cryptocurrency is obviously not working with whatever needs to be working with. You look at currency and you look at what it really is. The Federal Reserve dollar notes are a cryptocurrency. They're not backed by anything. But because everybody has accepted it for centuries, you know, that's why people continue to use it. And it's really sad, you know. Is that any merit? Does that make it, you know, something that's acceptable because it's been that long? Because we all know it's a Ponzi scheme and they're taking advantage of all of us? No, it doesn't. But nobody seems to have the energy and the passion to want to fight that. But anyway, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm trying to... The start, I feel, is with free energy, hydrogen fuel, plasma, solar, magnetic. This is going to be a catalyst for a lot of people to start thinking outside of the box and say, hey, if we don't have to pay for energy utility anymore, what else could we become sovereign with? What else could we become self-sustaining with? So I hope to be going to the local university soon for their sustainability symposium. I was alerted to it by a friend recently, and I just missed it by a few days, but she's going to tell me when the next one happens. And I figured that would be a perfect platform to, you know, give people some of my ideas and my energy prototype, which should be finished by then. So things are looking up on my end, and I'm really hoping to have a breakthrough soon with this energy deal. And if I do, of course, everybody knows that anybody who gets into this energy deal, there's always secretism, and there's always, you know, you're always living on the edge. There's always something else there, like Tesla, Edison, a lot of these scientists in the 70s who were just starting to stumble upon hydrogen fuel, and suddenly they end up with food poisoning. It just seems a bit sinister to me. But that's why I'm so open, and that's why I spend a lot of my time online, is so if they ever do get a hold of me, then everybody's going to know why, and everybody's going to know what happened, and hopefully they're going to have the virtue to back me up and say, hey, he actually did what he said he was going to do, and he stood up for that. And that's why I feel blessed to have the time and the energy that I have to become educated of these things and share it with everybody. Um, and I want to thank all of you who subscribe and listen. Uh, it's it's humbling to know that people watch you and people are inspired by you. And I want to thank you very much for your time and your energy as well, because together we're starting to see big changes now worldwide. And it's going to come to a point where our voices are going to matter. Every individual voice will matter. So remember to speak up and speak your truth always, everybody. And I love you all, and I hope you're well. Until next update, and be well.